Here comes Caitlin Clark. Reportedly, this is a real fascinating one in the news. We talked about her not getting a lot of love, and then, eventually they helped her out late, and now the one girl, is getting all this love.
I love Sophie Cunningham. She's
Sophie
fantastic.
Cunningham. Well,
You almost
the
blew my
pictures of
eardrum.
her were
Holy crap.
fantastic. But they didn't really help her up right away. I wasn't a fan of it. We talked about that last week. But a story came out today that Caitlin Clark, in a book that came out, reportedly turned down a 3-on-3 Olympics invite after she was snubbed for the regular women's team last year. So the story is Bleacher Reports. This is on Bleacher Report. Zach Bakari reports that Caitlin Clark was invited to join the women's 3-on-3 last year, but turned it down. This was Clark after she was unceremoniously snubbed by Team USA and coach Cheryl Reeve, who I believe is the Lynx coach, Speedy. According to a new book on her game, Caitlin Clark and the Revolution in Women's Sports. Reeve was also accused in the book of singling out Clark as an example due to the league's preferential treatment of her since she was drafted. Reeve, in response, has attacked Brennan in the media since publishing. Clark was a first-team, as you know, WNBA selection despite the snub, and Rookie of the Year in her first season in the league. The women's 3-on-3 team won bronze without her. Errol, dial it up!
Who the hell is Cheryl Reeve? That's what I want to know. Caitlin Clark is the biggest thing in college basketball, right? I mean, was the biggest thing in college women's basketball. She's the biggest thing right now in WNBA basketball. And she gets beaten up all the time. I see her flat on her ass every single game. Still goes out there, still plays hard, still plays above what you would expect a superstar player to do. And I think it's pathetic that anybody is questioning what she did, or even if she turned down 3-on-3 basketball. This girl is the best thing that could ever happen to women's basketball. And for some reason, Cheryl Reeve or anybody that writes about this lady or girl or female has some kind of hatred for somebody that is bringing in money, advertisements, sponsorships for a WNBA that was going down the friggin' drain. That's where it was going. So all these people that want to say that Caitlin Clark is a joke, doesn't belong here, doesn't belong. Hey, let's go look at her numbers right now. Let's go look. Right now, if the season were to end, she's probably the MVP of the WNBA. It's despicable, it's disgusting, and it just tells you one thing. Cheryl Reeve, I don't care what she decided to turn down. She could turn down 3-on-3 basketball. She could turn down playing for USA basketball. She belonged there. She should have been a part of that team, as well as Angel Reese. Every single one of these girls should be respecting this Caitlin Clark female who has been the most dominant force in women's basketball. And take this. She is the biggest thing we've seen come out of professional sports in about 10 years. Yes, you heard it from me. She is the biggest thing to come out of professional sports. That goes for hockey. That goes for the NBA. That goes for the NFL. This girl is going to set the pace for the future of women's sports and professional sports. Shame on Cheryl Reeve. Shame on everyone that doesn't respect this woman for what she does.
Yeah, following up off of that, I just want to say, playing in front of the USA basketball, playing at the helms of Olympic basketball, some of the best players in the whole entire world, from all parts of the world, different countries or whatnot. Caitlin Clark, I mean, look at someone like with Isaiah Thomas with the whole situation, right? He didn't make the dream team. Now, of course, a lot of things go into that with him. Of course, him and Michael Jordan having bad blood and whatnot. Whole point is that as a player, you somewhat do remember the snub. And in a way, I feel like they said, okay, well, you didn't make it to Caitlin Clark. Here's a consolation prize, and you can be on the 3-on-3. And if you even look at the girls that are...
Well, they didn't say that. They said she turned down a 3-on-3.
After being snubbed from the U.S. Olympics.
She decided to turn it down.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So, in a way, I feel like it's sort of they're kind of giving her a consolation prize, which I agree. I wouldn't take that only for the sense, like, I agree with you, Errol. She 100% should have been a lock for the USA women's basketball team. Not the 3-on-3, which the 3-on-3 is, of course, a good achievement on its own as well, too. But it's not the USA women's basketball team that is so highlighted and so marketed during the Women's Olympics basketball.
By the way, Caitlin Clark's jersey right now is within the top 10. I think it's top 7 right now in all the sports. Sold jerseys. College and professional when it comes to the WNBA. So eat it, Cheryl Reeves.